Hi, I'm Mark Beach, Group Head of Customers for One Manchester. One of our strategic priorities for the last 12 months has been working on our response to homelessness with partners in Manchester and across the region. In the 21st century, everyone should have a place they can call home, and it's a national crisis that there's almost 300,000 people in some form of homelessness, either on the streets or in temporary accommodation. In Manchester alone, almost 8,000 people presented as homeless in the last 12 months. And it's estimated that by the end of the year there'll be 2,000 people living in temporary accommodation. Staff across the business have been doing some great work to combat homelessness and help support the agenda. Don't take my word for it though, here's some of our staff telling you what they've been up to.
I'm Sarah Cook, I'm the Project Manager for the Entrenchable Sleepers Project. So the Entrenchable Sleepers Project was set up in response to the homelessness crisis across Greater Manchester at the moment. Anyone can see it as you're walking down from the train station in Piccadilly. It's everywhere and it's never been this prevalent as it was before. We came together in partnership with a number of different other organisations to try and find an innovative solution towards this and to make sure that we can get as many people as possible off the streets and into their own homes. It's the biggest partnership that's ever existed outside of London, and we're working with 20 different registered providers who give us the houses in order for us to accommodate the individuals we're working with.
An example of one of the gentlemen I've been working with, he came from Iraq 10 years ago, and he'd come across mountains, over mountains and on lorries to get here. And his time in the UK has not been very pleasant. He's been the victim of racial abuse, bullying, street robbery. 3 months ago I started working with him and he was given a tenancy, and for him it's not just being given a tenancy, it's a lifeline. So it's not just giving him a property, it's changing his life for him.
One of the projects I'm working on are trying to provide curtains and flooring, furniture for people from the Homeless Project. So what we're going to do is identify properties that are being let to homeless people, and we're going to try and leave in as much stuff in the properties as we can, and then we can supplement that with furniture from the Furniture Project. So we can really basically give them all the kind of furnishings that they need, beds, wardrobes, that kind of thing, as well as soft furnishings to kind of make their house a home.
One Manchester is working in partnership with other landlords and organisations to provide support for the Bed for Every Night campaign, which aims to provide a place to stay and support for everyone sleeping rough over the winter months. We provided funding, materials and volunteers to support the campaign, and over the past few weeks our mobile cleaning and caretaking team have done some valuable work preparing schemes in Ardwick and Crumston to be used for the accommodation.
That's just some of the things we've been working on. But as well as that, we're letting more of our homes to homeless applicants. We've started purchasing large properties around the city to ease the burdens on families in temporary accommodation, and we're intervening in the private rental sector to provide more homes for homeless people. Please keep in touch with the work we're doing and post any updates or campaigns or work you're involved in the One Manchester Response to Homelessness workplace page. If you want to know how you can help challenge homelessness in Manchester or where you live, go on the Street Support website where there's a range of information for how you can help.